there, I'm glad you're here. Welcome back for another video. New year here, so 2021, here we go. Go ahead and make sure you have your balance support near you, a chair if that works for you, the wall, your walker, whatever your safe space is. So as we move through these exercises, you are as safe as possible. Get some water if you need some for when we have a break, and a towel if you think you're going to get sweaty, which is always a possibility. So go ahead and get that stuff ready, set up, come on back, and we'll get going. So the first thing we're going to start with is our cross crawl. Working through this, arms are up, hand to opposite knee, shifting your weight from side to side. If you're doing this seated, sit up tall in your chair, lift one knee, touch the opposite hand, continue to reach those arms out. If you want to go a little further and challenge yourself a little bit more, take your elbow to your opposite knee, elbow to opposite knee. Return to a big movement, outstretched arms. Keep working through this. We're going to go for 1 minute here. Taking our movements to big, to big, to big. Find your rhythm. Check in with your body. How are those shoulders feeling? Are we reaching them up? Nice work through your center. So what I mean by that is your center pulling your belly button to your spine actively. That pull in, tighten, button a tight pair of jeans. That's the motion you want to hold as you're working through this. Big breaths. Stand tall. Roll those shoulders a few times. Go ahead. We're going to look right, look left. So as we do this, you're just going to take your eyes over to the side as far as you can. Come back to center, and then go the other way. Come back to center, and the other way. To center. To center. Keep it going. So nice and controlled. Turn, look, back to center. We'll go one more time. Good. And keeping those feet wide or sitting tall, we're going to do a cross reach. So for this one, take one arm, cross your body, reach as far as you can. Okay, so you're going to get some extra motion with your hips and a bend. Reach across. Reach across. And across. Extend and reach. Open those hands. Big stretching. Few more of these, and then we'll move down our bodies. We'll go ahead and focus on the hula hoops next. Okay, stand tall. So the hula hoops, obviously imaginary. Taking those hips around side to side. Circle them around. If you're sitting in a chair, you're going to focus on lifting one hip off the chair, back down, and then the other. So your choice as to what position you're in. And they're standing, push those hips around in big circles. Go the other direction. Just trying to sweep those hips in big circles, get some movement. Obviously, your upper body has to move a bit. You're shifting your weight a bit as we circle around from one side to the other. Okay, good. Come to your center. Okay, for the next warm-up that we're doing, we're reaching to the floor, stretching up to the shoulders, or up to the ceiling. So in your chair as well, you're going to bend those knees, soften the knees if you're standing, hinge forward at your hips, stretch down to the floor. As you do this, your knees are bending, so you're coming into a squat, and then we're going to take it, we're going to reach up, stretch up. So it's nice and slow, take your time. I'll show you from the side. Your hips are shooting back to the wall behind you. As you stretch down towards the floor, come up tall, reach to the ceiling. Stretch down towards the floor, take your time, and up to the ceiling. Stretch down, and up to the ceiling. Big breath when you reach up. Stretch down, and reach up. Okay, come to your center. Give those arms a little shake, roll the shoulders. We're going to go through this one more time. So starting again with your cross crawls. Go ahead, hand to opposite knee or elbow. It's a little more movement if you're trying to reach that elbow to the opposite knee. Return those arms up to outstretched. Take your time. I want you to make contact each time. So if you're sneaking it and trying to go more quickly, slow it down. Touch, open, touch, open. Keep those eyes looking up. You can also take those eyes, look all around the room as you do it, with just your eyes. Kind of follow a figure 8 pattern. How does that work? How does that make it a little more challenging? Keep going, big movements. Should feel a little more warm now. As we go through this, waking up that body. Keep it moving, keep it moving. And stand tall. We're going to do the head look. So just go ahead, nice relaxed shoulders, eyes off to the right, back to center, to the other side, to center. Take your time on this. Relax through your shoulders. Let them come down. Off to one side. Other. Okay, come back to your center, roll those shoulders a few times. Up, back, and around. Switch directions with the roll. Okay, good. We've got our cross reaches next. Keep those feet wide. That's going to give you that super base of support. So check your feet, and here we go with a cross reach. Reach across and stretch. Reach and stretch. And we go a few more. Good. Stand up tall. Moving to the hula hoops. Keep those feet wide. Focusing on the hips. Circle them around. Circle them around. Really push them to your end range of motion. Push them forward. Get those hips. Hip extenders. Stretch. Push that hip off to the side. Back. Eyes stay forward. Okay. At the end of this, when you come to take them forward, posture should be up, okay? Okay, switch directions, go the other direction. Feeling good, moving well. Think about your full range of motion. Take up all your space. Whatever space you have, take it up. We'll go one more big circle. There we go. Okay, back to our floor to ceiling. You're going to stretch down to that floor and reach up to the ceiling. So soft knees, hinge, hips are going back. You're is stretching to the floor. Keep the weight even in your feet. And stand up tall through your legs, reaching up. Stretch down to the floor. Tall, reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, going down. And inhale, coming up. And exhale. Inhale. Down. And up. Reach down, stretch down to the floor. If you don't quite get there, that's okay. And back up. We'll go one more, reaching down. And up. Nice work. Okay, shake it out. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Our next set we're going to do is more of a time set. So we're going to work through our intervals. We're going to go 3 rounds of our exercises. For the first round, we're going 30 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds off. Everything's focused on the minute. For the second round, we're going to go 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds off, so it gets a little faster, a little more challenging. For the third round, we're going to go 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, which is more of just a switch transition. By the time you get the 10 seconds in there, it's really quick. So hang with me. If we are doing the interval and we're doing the work part and it's getting too long for you, take a break. Hit pause if you need to throughout this. You'll do fine. And hang with me. You can use this workout as kind of a benchmark. And you can see as you improve, can I go a little bit longer? Can I go a little bit harder? What am I doing that's really good today? So play with it. Do what you can. Do your best. You can always hit pause. You can always just sit and watch me do it. So do your best. Go ahead and get ready. Let me just let you know the exercises we're going to do. So this is still your rest. If, while I'm talking right now, you want to keep moving, you can do a march or a sway while I go over what we're doing. You're going to use your chair. So you want to have your chair set up. We are going to do a sit to stand. If you'd prefer to do a squat, you can go ahead and just set yourself up to do a squat. So sit to stand, you're going to start seated. We're going to stand up and sit down. I like to use my arms for counterbalance. That helps with, when you stand, getting your nose over your toes, reaching forward to lift your hips, to unweight those hips to stand up. Okay, so that's the first exercise, a sit to a stand. The second exercise, and you can do this seated if you want to, punches. We're just going to punch. You can get your body into it a little more, but it's each arm alternating. Get a full punch. Look for that extension of your elbow. Punch, punch, punch. The third exercise is going to be a side step. Side step together, side step together. Off to the side and off to the side. The next 2 exercises are balance. One leg, holding it for that time of work, and then switch to the other side. All of these exercises, if you'd prefer to do them behind your chair, hold on to your chair for the squat. Great. Punches up here. Side step, you can hold on to your chair, off to the side. And then your balance, you have your chair to hold on to. Okay, so whatever works for you. I'm going to put my chair slightly off to the side. So I'll do my sit to stand there, and I'll do the other exercises here. Okay, I've talked long enough. Are you ready to go? Get yourself ready. Go ahead and take a seat. We're going to go in 10 seconds. So we'll start with the sit to stand and work through it. Have a seat. So sit to stand, we're going to go for 30 seconds. Here we go. Up and down. You can do this paced at your own pace. You can just go sit to stand, a little slower. Whatever works for you, it's your 30 seconds of work. Okay, so that's how this is set up. To just go, go, go to your 100%, whatever that is today. So after we go through the first set of 30 seconds of each exercise, go ahead and stop. You've got 30 seconds break. We'll take a chunk of break and then keep going. So right now you're on your break. You've got 20 more seconds before we start our punches. So feet are wide if you're standing. Pull your upper body up. Take some good breaths. I like to sway in between. It's just what I do. It's a good little rest. Okay, get yourselves ready. Arms up. And this is a vigorous punch. Ready, go. Punch, punch. Okay, back and forth. You're keeping your pace as you do this punch. Keep those abdominals engaged. So tighten through your abdominals. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Keep punching. Keep going. Keep going. We've got under 10 seconds to punch. Punch, 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 punch. 3, 2, 1. Good. So the next one is going to be our side step. We've got 30 seconds rest for the side step. Off to one side, back to your center, and then directly to the other side. You're putting the weight in that leg that you're stepping out on. So we've got 15 more seconds. I think I am going to move my chair out of the way. You guys can see better. Okay, we're going in 5 seconds with that big side step. Here we go. Side step to the center. Off to the side, to the center. If it is within your capabilities, you can touch down to the floor as you step off to the side. Be a little more dynamic, a little bit bigger range of motion. Do what feels comfortable. We've got 10 more seconds. Keep it going. And stand tall. Good. 30 seconds rest. Then we're going to go to our balance. So right now you might not feel like you need all your rest. Take it. The next couple sets, it sneaks up on you a little bit more. We've got 15 more seconds here. Take some good breaths. Give yourself a little sway. And then we're going to go to the balance. So you can hold on to your chair for balance. If you need a little extra support, the wall, whatever works for you. Off to one leg. We're just focusing. Go. So what the goal of this is to stay on that one leg, but it's also to really put the weight on one leg at a time. So even if you have to hold on as you do this, which is common, we want to make that leg feel that kind of getting tired, what it feels like to hold all of the weight on one side. 3, 2, 1, stand with both feet. Give your legs a little kick out. Give your shoulders a roll. And take some deep breaths. In 8 seconds, we're going to go to the other foot. So get yourself ready. Up tall, soft knee, and here we go. Balancing on that other leg. So this is your 30 seconds here. Open those toes. Make sure your whole foot is on the floor. Kind of hugging the floor with the bottom of your foot. Pull your shoulder blades back. Where are your eyes looking? As you do your balance, we want that posture to remain tall. Nice enough there. Under 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. So nice and tall. Grab a drink of water if you need. Have a seat. We have a minute rest. And then we are going to continue again. So I'm taking away the official 30 seconds after that last one and just adding in 30. Because if you need a minute and a half rest, hit pause and take it. Otherwise, we're just going a full minute. So we've got 30 more seconds. So this round gets a little harder. We're going 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds off. If you feel like you need the longer rest, go ahead and work for 30 seconds. Okay? So you can cut off a little bit early. We're going in 10 seconds. Again with the sit to stand. This time I'm going to do it as a squat. It's your choice. Sit in your chair, stand up. Sit in your chair, stand up. Or the squats. Here we go, 40 seconds. Squat and up. Sit to stand. As you do this, if you're doing the squat without sitting, I want you to sit in that imaginary chair. There's still an imaginary chair back there. Get the hips back. When you are at the bottom of your squat, you should be able to wiggle your toes and come up. So see if you can do that. If not, I want you to do a sit to stand. We're at 30 seconds with 10 more seconds of work. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we have 20 seconds off before we start our punches. So the punches again, sitting in your chair, standing tall, shoulders relaxed either way. I'm going to take those arms out, punch and extend, punch and extend. Full range of motion. Here we go. Punch, punch. Get them out. I've got a shadow boxer over there. Box in my corner. Keep those arms going. Take it out. You can do a little, you want to move your feet a little bit. You can punch with your feet, a little hop, whatever works for you. Belly button to spine. Remember we talked about that. Holding tight through your torso. That's up to you. Holding tight, holding tight. Push, push, push. We're almost there. We're over 30. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good. How is your breathing? Take some good breaths. So as we go through these exercises, I want you to focus on, I need to make sure I'm breathing as we go through this. So a little sway. We're going in 5 seconds with our side step. Feet are a little closer. Here we go. Side step together. Side step together. Keep going. Reach down if you are okay with that. Side step and reach. Up to tall. If you're doing the reach, in between, come all the way up. Right side step, keep it moving. We're at 30 seconds right now. Feel those extra 10 seconds add just enough to make you really tired. Keep going. And stand to tall. Good. 20 seconds off, then we're moving to balance. Do a little sway here. Catch your breath. So for the balance, same idea, just putting all the weight into one foot and doing your best to stay on that one foot the whole time. If you come out of it, set yourself back up, reset, ready, go. One foot. So this is a good time to take some breaths, relax, find out what your posture is doing. Again, how are you standing? Shoulders pulled back, up nice and tall, engaged. What I mean by engaged is at your ankle, you're working. Soft knee joint on purpose, squeezing through your glutes, pulling in the belly button to spine. Shoulder blades are sneaking down your back. Chin is tall, and you're standing proud. Good breaths. 3, 2, 1. Good. 2 feet. Give that leg a little kick out. Works a little bit longer, a little bit harder. In 10 seconds, we'll switch to the other leg, then we've got a break. Okay, here we go. Balance on that other leg. So 40 seconds here. 40 seconds of nice, tall, strong balance. If you feel like this is fairly easy, after you've checked your ankle, knee, hip, belly button to spine, shoulder blades down, eyes up, tall and proud. If that's all easy for you, close your eyes. See how that is. We have 10 more seconds. Focus on your breathing, staying tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we've made it this far. So we have one more round. This time we're going 50 seconds of work, followed by 10-second break. Break. It's really a transition. The 10 seconds will come quick. I'm going to give you a little extra rest right now. Get your water, have a seat if you need to, work on that breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm going to straighten out my mat a little bit. It's walking with me a little bit. There we go. So we're going in 45 seconds. I'm just going to sway here while I let my breathing come down a little bit, check in, see how I'm feeling. So this is our last section of interval work. So we're doing interval work today. So that just means working for a set amount of time, taking a little break, coming back to it. So we'll go in 15 seconds. Get yourself ready. So once again, we're going to do the sit to stands. I'm going to do squats, followed by the punches, followed by the side step, followed by the balance. Get ready for your squats or sit to stands. 50 seconds, go. So I'm doing that squat, pressing up through my heels, making sure the weight as I'm pressing up, I'm pressing through the heels, not transferring to the toes. The toes are pressing, but that's not where the bulk of my weight is on my feet. Sit your hips back like you're reaching towards a chair. Pace yourself. We're at 30 seconds right now. We've got 20 more seconds to go. Right, pressing through a little bit harder this round. By adding that time, we're keeping you honest. Regardless of your pace, you're going to do a few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand tall. So the next one we're doing is that punch. Arms are up. We're going in 3, and go. Punch, punch. So I'm going to do a little step with my punch right now. You can keep it straight, belly button to spine though. Keep that head up. Keep that head up. Keep going. Already got one part of this one down. Keep it punching. Punch, punch, punch. How are your elbows doing? Are you extending them out? You're at 30 seconds. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep going, keep going. 50 seconds of work. 5, 0. 10 more. Punch, punch. 3, 2, and 1. Stand tall. If you're standing, those feet are coming in a little further. We're doing the side step with the reach down. If that is in your toolbox, here we go. Step together. Side step together. Keep it going. Find your pace. What works for you? What's comfortable? Press that weight to the foot that you're stepping out with. Put your weight into that foot. Into that foot. Reach as if it's comfortable for you. If it's too much, don't do it. Keep going, you're at 30. One side, then the other. 4 seconds. I have time for one more and stand tall. Good. Balance is next. Ooh, take a good breath. Here we go. One leg. Go. Balancing. So this is our longest balance. Again, you're going to do your checks. How's your ankle? Your knee, your glutes, belly button to spine, shoulders down, posture tall. You'll feel your body constantly working to keep you upright. That's its job. Yes, challenging. If you need to use something else, balance support, go ahead. Just really try to stay on that one foot. If you find you're really starting to lose it, please step down, come back to it. Okay? Sometimes if you get too far off balance or you feel yourself going off balance, it's best to reset. 3, 2, 1, stand tall. Give yourself a quick sway, a little kick. We're switching to the other in 5, 4, 3, 2, and the other leg. Good. So that's important to remember. even as you're moving in this world outside. If you're walking and you feel yourself, or stand up or anything, when you make a move, if you feel yourself going off balance, do your best to pause where you are, reset, and start over. So one of the things with PD, you find if you lose your balance a lot, you actually have to think about those movements you're doing, right? You have to slow down and think like, I need to widen my stance. I need to lift my knees. I need to, whatever that is. When you pause and take a minute, take a moment, you can get yourself back on track a little easier. So 3, 2, 1, stand tall. Good. Okay. We made it through that set. Go ahead and take some deep breaths. Stand tall, sit tall, roll those shoulders back, down and around. All right, go get some water, and we've got one more set when we come back. Okay, for our last set, we're doing something new, a little different. We're gonna go 5 minutes straight. And during this set, it's all about pacing yourself. So we're gonna go through a few exercises and just repeat it for the 5 minutes. So we're gonna start with 20 lunge steps. So for the lunge steps, I'm gonna use a plush something as well. But for the lunge steps, you're standing tall, you're just taking a step forward and a step forward. We're gonna count them 20, so it's gonna be 1, 2. The idea for this, take a big step, lift your foot up and over, keep yourself balanced, transfer your weight to that front leg, press yourself back to your start, okay? If you find yourself traveling, so each time you get a little bit further with your steps and you're actually traveling, just try to regroup and change it to come back to your start every time. So that's our 20 lunge steps. The next thing we're gonna do, grab a pillow. Throw pillow works great. An old one that you don't mind throwing on the floor. We're slamming the pillow, or I have a plush ball, to the floor. So what we're gonna do with your pillow or the ball, or you can use a towel if you don't have either of the first two things. You're gonna reach up as high as you can, and forcefully, you're gonna throw this pillow, or ball, or towel, or whatever you have, down to the floor. My pillow, my ball does bounce a little bit, but yours shouldn't. It should kind of fall flat. So you're gonna take your balance, take your energy, push it to the floor. Okay, so you're pushing down. Pick that back up, reach way up, push to the floor. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of those. The numbers for the rest of these are 10. So the lunges are 10 steps each side. Slam 10 times. Then we're gonna do 2 different types of rows. For rows, we're really focusing on your posture, reaching out, squeezing those shoulder blades. So we're gonna do 10 rows here, and then we're gonna do 10 kind of stick them up rows. So those, you come up, hands up, and squeeze your shoulder blades. Focus that energy in the back. Chest is up high, chin's up looking ahead. Both of those exercises are strong on posture, okay? So once again, the lunges, step forward, bring it back, step forward, bring it back. 10 on each side of that for a total of 20. 10 slams, 10 upright rows, 10 stick 'em up rows. Through that 5 times, and we're done. Okay, so we're gonna go in 10 seconds, starting with your forward rows. So have your stuff ready. 5 minutes of go. Pace yourself. If you need to stop, please do so. Here we go. Count them out to your pace. If you want to stay with me, stay with me. We're on 4, 5. You can take your hands forward. 6, hands up. 7, 8, it's your choice. 9, 10, 10 more. 11, so we have 10 on each side. 12, 13, chest high. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Go ahead and get your slam piece, and 10 of them. Reach way up high, stretch, push. These are not fast. We're just putting your energy into them. Slam. 2, 3. Reach up. 4. 5. Halfway on this. 6. 7. 8. So you may find as you use your energy and press down, your balance is challenged as well. 9. 10. Good. I'm just going to push that off to the side. 10 rows straight ahead. Elbows wide. Squeeze your shoulder blades. 2. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now to stick them up ones. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Full range of motion. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Back to our lunge steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Slam. 10 slams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching up. 9, 10. Good. Rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stick them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finish this out. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Nice work. Got through the 5 minutes. See how that feels? I think that was 5 minutes. I hope it was. If not, we did 4.5. I think we did 5. All right. Good work on that exercise, on the whole workout today. That's it. We're going to stand tall, take a deep breath. We're going to finish with our breaths together. Roll those shoulders back a few times. Hands are down by your sides. Big stretch, reaching up to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Feeling a great workout today. Exhale it out. Breathe in again. Expand that chest. Feeling good, staying healthy, being strong. Doing this for yourself. Breathing in, bring those hands together. Feel that energy coursing through your body. Exhale to your center. Put a big smile on your face. I'm super glad you guys are here. It has been a roller coaster, right? Heading into this new year, I am optimistic. It's going to take a while, but I believe we're on the right track, getting everything together, working, checking in with yourself every day. That is the most important part. Be good to you, be good to others, and I will see you here next time. Have a great one. Bye.